Hey guys, I'm doing Squishy Makeover number 4. I've done 3 other Squishy Makeovers. I'm going to link it right here. If you click that, the rest of my Squishy Makeovers will show up down below. Let's just get started with the Disney-themed makeovers.
So here's the thing. I have a bunch of squishies that look like vaguely, like maybe a little like Disney characters, right? A little. Like this weird version of Mickey Mouse. What is this? Who is this imposter? What have you done with my mouse? It is painfully obvious that someone wanted to make a Disney squishy, but they also did not want to be sued by the motherland. And this made me think of Mickey Rat.
Who's that?
I'm appalled. You don't know who Mickey Rat is, guys? Mickey Rat, you know, our good friend from the 70s. He just completely roasts everything that Mickey Mouse chooses to be.
Ah, yes, that guy.
When we went to Disney World, my dad would call Mickey Mouse Mickey Rat, and he'd run around being like, Mickey Rat, where's Mickey Rat? Classic dad stuff. I'm trying to remember how many times I've actually been to Disney World. Let me ask my mom.
How many times have we been to Disney World? 7?
I do realize that that is a lot of times to have been to Disney World, and I'm very lucky that I was able to go so many times. Our family has a lot of good memories with good old Mickey Rat. I think the real question we're all asking is, are these sideburns? Can Mickey Mouse have sideburns? And why does he have human skin for his face? These are questions we quite possibly will never have the answer to.
What is wrong with you?
I did quite enjoy painting with this black paint. It's so opaque. It's just so nice that I don't have to paint layer after layer.
It's exhausting.
I can just do 2 coats and we're good to go. This is my face right there. This was honestly probably the most chillax. Does anyone say that anymore? I feel like no one says that. I definitely said that when I was in like 5th grade.
What year is it?
I don't know why that just came to my mind.
Am I a grandma? Is this what the grandmas look like?
Chillax, Pam.
Anyway, what I was trying to say is this has been the most relaxing Squishy makeover I have done so far. I did have to keep singing the Mickey Mouse song while I was painting this. I don't know why, but I kept going M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E, Mickey Mouse.
Please stop.
But other than me annoying myself, this has been a pretty relaxing experience, and I think it turned out pretty good. This is the final result. Mickey Rat. Moving on to what we can all assume is Minnie Mouse. Minnie Mouse was actually my absolute favorite when I was a kid. I had this computer game. It was like Minnie's Kitchen.
If you need anything, we'd be happy to run to the grocery store for you.
And you would get to click on different things and cook with Minnie. And it was just my absolute favorite thing to do. And when we actually went to Disney World and I got to go in Minnie's Kitchen, I think it was like the best experience of my life.
That's cute.
I put a thick coat of tan on Minnie's face, evened that out a little bit, and then I used a red color. It kind of came out kind of pink at first, so I did have to do a couple of coats. And I did paint this pretty messily because I was using the black after the fact to kind of touch it up and make everything look even. Here you can see we are also painting Minnie's sideburns.
Minnie's sideburns. I mean, we all do have a slight sideburn. Hers is a little bit more dramatic, I would say.
She has a nice widow's peak that I fixed with the tan. Oh my god, look at this paint. It's beautiful. It's the viscosity. Look how thick and creamy this is. It's like honey, you know? Moving on to Minnie's eyeballs. The whites of her eyes. That's me right there. Her nose. We got little dots on her bow. I surprisingly ran into actually 0 problems when I was making this squishy. Yet again, it was very chillaxing. I realize these squishies aren't exactly perfect, but I think I'm getting better at this, so I was pretty happy with this final result.
Before we move on to the next Squishy Makeover, I'm going to do the shout-outs. We have Tamed Artist, who is actually starting a YouTube channel. We have Riley. We have Biella's Arts and Crafts. We have Bryn, Awesome Blossom, who also has a YouTube channel. We have Amber, Moogie's Makings, Shira, Sia, Irene, Fortnite Noob, and Jessica. Hi, guys.
Up next, we have this weird bear.
What is that supposed to be?
I'm glad you asked. I think this was intended to be Pooh Bear, actually.
Pooh Bear, just get in the car.
I could be wrong, but it has like the exact face shape for Pooh Bear, so that's what I'm going with. Okay, everyone look at that paint color. I did so many layers of paint. It was torture. I did them all off camera because I don't want to torture you. You're welcome. But yeah, this is what Pooh Bear looks like after 6 coats of paint. Let's talk about Pooh Bear's face. I don't know what went wrong here, but something about Pooh Bear just looks super creepy to me. It's not right. I don't know if I made his eyeballs too small, or if he just needs his red shirt to look normal, but this is just really creeping me out.
Something's just not quite right with that.
I think I did a horrible job. So, yeah. Up next, we have this dog. Sorry, I don't know why I did that. So I honestly had a lot of options for this dog. At first, I was thinking of making it Eeyore, but then I realized the nose wouldn't quite work with Eeyore's face. And then I was like, oh, let's make it Pluto. But then I thought of Goofy. I mean, who doesn't like Goofy? And I feel like this would work perfectly with Goofy's face, so I used a piece of bread and I cut out Goofy's hat. And now comes the tragedy that strucketh us this video. I painted Goofy a white color first before realizing that I had to put a hat on him. So then when I took the rubber band off, I created a problem for myself. As you can see right here, right above Goofy's nose, we have a lot of peeling going on, which then makes everything like bumpy and awful. And it's just more work for myself because I didn't do things in the right order. But as we say, we're always learning. I'm always trying to improve my skills, and now I will try to keep in mind in the future, even though I've done this multiple times, that you gotta glue things on first. Only then are you able to paint.
Got it. After I did several coats of the white and then put the skin on Goofy's face, I don't know if that's the right word for it, I then added the black around his face and kind of just tried to shape his eyes. I then added some green for his hat. Yeah, that looks a little gross, but okay. I then added his nose and 2 little wrinkles above his nose, and I tried to make like his mouth, and this was very difficult, honestly. I filled in the tongue because he has like such a big tongue and mouth. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. And then I had to like cover up. After I did the mouth, I realized I didn't really like the cheek areas, so I kind of like underlined the chin and then filled in the cheek with the tan again, if that makes sense, just to kind of patch things up. And I do like the way Goofy came out overall. This was definitely the most challenging one of the 4. I did put a line right there for Goofy's hat. And yeah, this is the final thing. I think he turned out looking pretty cute. He looks like Goofy. It's not perfect, but you know. That's the end of the video, guys. Subscribe if you want to, otherwise don't, and I'll see you next week. Bye!